Yo, Kostya.
Hi,
Uh,
you will not driving when we play
nope,
today.
I am not going to be driving while we play unless they call me up and tell me my load is ready to pick up.
Uh, where are you now?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, that exactly middle of nowhere, not Arkansas. It's much close to middle of nowhere.
Yes, but it's a snowy middle of nowhere.
Uh, uh, in Arkansas, it's most windy, and West Texas is most desert, or New Mexico, somewhere middle of nowhere. Uh,
There's a lot of middle of nowheres.
mm, Even in Ukraine.
Nowhere must be a very big place.
Yes. If you look in telescope, probably you will find a lot of nowhere.
But even in the middle of nowhere, I can get fresh squeezed pomegranate juice.
Really?
Yeah, they have a juicer in there in the truck stop.
Okay. Middle of nowhere in the United States is a little bit different of middle of nowhere in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Because in middle of nowhere you can, in best case scenario, you can find some weed or old weed just after campaign or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to hang up my towel and put my dirty clothes away. I just took a shower.
Mm,
So,
Not a big deal. You're free to go.
thank you. I have my bowl for rolling dice in.
I will grab mine because
My
is
dice sock.
we have at least 40 minutes. I can understand that Glenn will be late today.
Oh, okay.
Do you see that message in Skype?
No, I didn't.
You will understand. Maybe he will not late, but it's option that we have delayed a little bit on 30 minutes.
Well, if he says he's going to be late, he probably will. Glenn is rarely in a hurry. He's retired. He's a pensioner. Let's get out the
we
dice
have
we need.
we have a little bit windy today in Kiev. How windy that it looks like it's more dangerous than rocket attack. Hmm.
Yep, that's March. It comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb.
Ah. Oh, I will grab my dice too.
Hey, absolute knowledge seeker. I've seen snow in July and August. A blizzard.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course I was. I was in Peru, but that's a different story.
In real life, I saw snow in beginning of June in Ukraine.
Okay.
Never later, but you were sailor, military sailor.
Yeah.
You can see a whole year, depends of region. If you were somewhere near Canada border or something like that.
Well, when I
Greenland.
saw the blizzard in June, we were off the coast of Peru, and it was snowing at sea, which was really weird.
Because on South Hemisphere you have
Ah,
winter.
I forgot. Yeah.
I can understand it. South Hemisphere. I'm playing a little bit with new phone. I buy for myself because previous one always want to turn on camera for some reason, and it
It was
was a
hacked.
little bit annoying.
It was hacked. So you had a
Maybe
secret.
I don't know. I think more that it just bad programming. That more I study programming, I understand why they do some stuff. Why they do that, and
Yeah.
the more you understand that, and you understand how many fuck ups they have in their system. It's outside, it's can be seen, but when you just understand it,
Well, Kostya, you've met people, right?
time to time. What do you mean?
You know people, right?
Yes.
Are you surprised there's fuck ups everywhere?
It depends on scale. I work with explosion-proof equipment. I work with aviation. We make fuck ups too, but in
Well,
my
yeah, but
much
usually you don't
small
you don't live through aviation fuck ups.
It was true. And it's so ridiculous when you understand how many fuck ups they do and just and now when I just my friends is programmers and he's work with it and so on and so on. And one moment, why they change programming language on iOS? That's Apple's device. They, for some reason, switch language. They said like just command. Writing no new apps only on that new language. Listen, strange. Why they do that? Working a little bit with C++, I understand why they do it. Because nobody want to support all stuff, and then they just switched whole language. Oh, you not need support all stuff? Oh, fine. And you just, okay. And that keep something in order. They just easy to just take something new. And it was so mind blowing.
Well, the money side of it's a big push too. If they have a new language and they have to have new apps, you know.
Yeah. No, it's not about that because they are Apple. Let's face it, it's monopoly. That's why all big company in United States must be split. But again, nobody will do that.
Apple loves its proprietary hardware and software.
Yeah. Apple,
Oh,
Facebook,
God.
all they must be split.
I'm watching this guy. Uh, it's the damnedest thing you've ever seen. We have a guy, he's driving a truck and filling it up with diesel right now. But the fucker is wearing a bathrobe and slippers.
Okay. Just not shown, but you can imagine. I have a small trouble with my eyes. I overlook and screen too much
Here.
with that stuff, and that's why I just not showing myself because I need to use medicine on eyes, eye drop,
Right.
and so on. But when you told me about that guy, just my eyes again will open because now just I need a little bit closer and not use it properly.
Can you see him over there? He's in the here. Maybe it'll be better this way.
Yeah.
See the red bathrobe he's wearing?
No,
I don't know if I can zoom it or not. Let's see if I can zoom.
not a big deal.
Yeah,
For me,
there.
just okay.
You see it? You see it now?
I see some guy, but I don't know. I just see more.
Yeah.
Yes, just some stuff. You are back.
Yep.
You do something with your phone.
Well, yeah, I deleted myself off my own screen. You know, we've got an audience, Constantine, for our D&D game.
I don't know. Small. Already leave us.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. The more I study in universities and more I understand why not so many people ended. It's little bit, that knowledge little bit outdated. Basics
Yeah.
like match, algorithm theory is good, all other stuff. But glad that we have two people that they actually work on that specialty, and they share with us what we really need to know. Because when we ask what language we need for working, answer obvious: Python. All other stuff is not necessary. Time to time, it can be little bit C, but it was prohibited for us to use Python in our labs. And that's very funny how you study us with prohibit main language that we use in our work.
Yeah. Well, that's primarily because the professors don't want to look
Study.
stupid.
I talk one of professors even warned that we still learn Algo. It was so old language that it was obsolete even when I was in school. Because he explained that it was very easy to explain why it's working such way. Mhm. but we will never use it. Yes. Hmm. Yes, professors just don't want to update their knowledge. They don't want prepare material and all that stuff. Because I remember, like, when I make my semester work and ask my teacher about what graphic materials she prefer, and she sent me 3 or 4 technology, no, 3 or 4 way how to do graphic in C++. Do you know how many of them work in real C++?
None of them?
One.
Oh, one.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than you expect. Something interesting going on there.
Oh, a guy named 1-800-DUMB, or channel 1-800-DUMB. His real name is Frank. Is writing some weird stuff. Truck, blood, crown, fast car, gorilla, axe, heart, drop, or dap, prey. I don't understand Frank sometimes. He's from New Zealand, so the water flushes backwards there. It messes with your head.
Okay. I never heard that, but okay.
It was the coolest thing. I went to Ecuador when I was in the Navy, and they have a park in Ecuador where they show right where the equator is, and they have a basin on either side, separated by about 20, 30 meters,
Mm-hmm.
and there's water flowing into them, and it circles in opposite directions. It's the damnedest thing you've ever seen. It just goes to show you just how strong angular momentum really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just even yeah. I think Ecuador a little bit south, and I think he's not an equator, but yes, he's an equator. I just checked it.
Yeah, Ecuador's on the equator. It's the Equa in Ecuador.
Mm. You know that America is was not so obvious with the name. We have has logic. Not
Well,
always.
America was North and South America was named after a map maker named
Mhm.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Yeah, I know. But yes, city Washington and state Washington, little bit in opposite side of country.
Yep, named after the same guy though.
Mm. Yeah. South Dakota. I don't know even what they do. I even don't know what capital of that state.
The capital of Washington.
No, South Dakota. Where are you now?
Oh, God, I don't even know the capital of the state. There's really no, this is probably the biggest town in South Dakota. There's not much here. It's all farms. Um,
We talk about Wyoming that it's so low in population that it's smaller than Lviv city. Lviv
yeah,
city have more population than whole Wyoming.
right. Well, the capital of Wyoming is Cheyenne, and the only reason I know that is because that's the only city in Wyoming. So this is probably, Sioux Falls might be the capital. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm. Roma didn't join us too. He probably will be late. Hmm. Do you want to play in next campaign wizard or sorcerer or warlock?
Wizard. I want to be a wizard.
Hmm.
I'm going to be a gnome.
Hmm. I probably will choose human.
Oh,
Hmm.
one of the guys in chat says that Pierre South is the capital of South Dakota.
Never heard about that city.
Me neither.
At least US school must learn that all state, all their capitals size
Yeah,
that we with school.
we did learn that. Um, and in fourth grade, which was 1976, I had that all memorized. But since I haven't used it in the last 50 fucking years, the knowledge has left me.
Yeah, I probably study my native Ukrainian all capitals. Probably I even know all regions in Ukraine and with name their main city, but again, it was a little bit early, probably 25 years ago, maybe something like that.
Okay, it was
Mhm.
46. It was 46 years, not 50 years, because I learned that in 1976,
Hmm.
which would have made me 9 years old.
That's for my generation. A lot of jokes that we can't accept that 30 years ago it's 90s when we all growing up.
Yeah.
And that we need to learn that.
I had a really good time in the 90s.
Yeah. Probably half of the world have great time. It's we have in our part of the world very bad times
Yeah.
after collapse of Soviet Union. For United States, it was golden age. You have so much money and all that stuff. And all that growing till probably 2008. Maybe first shock was in dot-com bubble 2001. But before that, you provide internet to whole world and the whole financial system of United States scale just from United States to any country in the world.
Well, I wasn't thinking about it like that. I was thinking about it like that was my, that was my 20s, and I turned, and early 30s and the last part of it.
Yeah, it's good time too. But I remember what in
Yeah.
90s we have very bad times. We can't afford even food. And on the beginning of 2000, all more or less normalized. We can buy food enough. We can start buy some furniture, repair homes, and so on. Because 90s was awful, at least in my country.
Yeah.
Again, Mm, I'm a little bit tired of all that unstable situations that's going on around. I won't live in a stable country without war. At least 10, 15 years. It's so annoying.
Iceland. Move to Iceland. Nobody's ever going to invade Iceland. Nobody cares.
Soviet thinks that NATO and Soviets think about it a lot of time because near the Iceland it's Greenland that Donald Trump want to buy. I totally understand why he want to buy. I can disagree with him. Nobody cares about Iceland. I don't think so. The same about Greenland. If Denmark offer to sell to United States Greenland, let's say for $20 billion, I think every president just skip the check
Oh
in
yeah,
the same
yeah,
day.
yeah. But Denmark told Trump to fuck off.
They own them right again.
Trump was a real estate developer, so that kind of stuff comes naturally to him.
Yeah, and about nobody cares. Let's imagine that Chinese want to buy Greenland. I even see how nobody cares about it. How many stuff going to happen in such case.
How many people live in Greenland?
Less than 100,000. I will check.
I know the weather on the ocean up there is just awful, so I wouldn't think that it would be a great place to live.
According to Wikipedia, the whole population of Greenland it's 53,000. Yes.
Yeah,
I expect something like that.
I'm actually surprised anybody willingly lives there. Unless
If you have Inuits and all that people that live on north part of Alaska, what difference in Greenland? It's same
it's
probably
same,
same
yeah.
weather. Same stuff. Mm.
It just seems fucking awful to me, though. I wouldn't want to live there.
No, I'm totally agree with that, but let's face it, if you talk Italian about weather in Arkansas, on South Dakota, or Ukraine, he think on why you living there? Why you not live somewhere like in Italy?
Well, I can actually understand why people live here because it's got some very beautiful spots in it. Like right along the Missouri River, it's really pretty. And if you like farming, it's a great place to be a farmer.
On one side, yes, but on another side, I think that weather is awful like in our territory. It must be very windy, plus 35, 40, and summer, minus 40, minus 30, minus 35 in winter.
Yeah, it
Probably
gets
the same
cold
like.
here. It gets cold here.
It's same weather like in Canada, yes. I totally understand. Weather is awful, but and again, if I have choice between United States, even Dakota, and Ukraine now, choice is obvious. I will choose the United States because it's much safer and much more opportunity. but I can imagine who's need data engineer or mechanical engineer in South Dakota.
They have some manufacturing here.
Probably whole United States use middle manufacturing. You produce because you have so high. How to explain it? I know that more economic sense have to. I work on Canada with some guys. They have farm in Canada. What they do? I make drawing for them, 3D model of drawings, how mechanism work. They send my 3D models to Egypt where they make drawings because I was too expensive to make drawings. Guys that have twice over uh, rate that me make drawing, that drawing sent to China where they mill exact part and then turn back to Canada where that was assembled and installed in workplace where it's produced. What like it work in United States because you got them expensive. Because for your minimum wage, you can find good engineer in East Europe. For quarter of that price, you can find guys that can make drawings from that engineering without understanding what's going on, just make paperwork for them for even quarter of that price. And in China, you have for small amount of money, you can it will be milled, prepared, and sent to you. And it all makes sense. And it happens a lot because worst example of that situation, I know when some people told me stories that they fishing in North Sea near Scotland. They freeze fish, send it to Southeast Asia. I don't remember it was exactly China or Vietnam. It was prepared them, just split on, just remove, just taking meat of that and send back to England. It was cheaper.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous on one side, but economically it was more affordable. Yes, for ecology, for CO2 emission and all that stuff, it's ridiculous, but we get what we get.
Hello,
Hi,
Hello,
Glenn.
Glenn.
how you doing?
We are fine talking
Yeah.
about some stuff.
Mhm.
I will write to Roma that he joined.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got a call this morning from Orrin and said, I need to get my mom's truck to the mechanic before noon. Can you give me a ride home?
Mm,
So, anyway, Golf Wars is starts next Friday, and they're all going. And
Yep.
Mary is up
So,
Topeka getting Rourke packed this weekend, so that he can go next weekend. Anyway, they all get to go and spend a week camping in Mississippi.
well, this time of year, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, the site where they do Golf Wars, you're about 50, 60 miles inland from the Gulf itself.
Mm-hmm.
And the site is like about half trees and half clearings, and all the trees are magnolias.
Nice.
And they all are starting to bloom about this time of year. It's a real beautiful place. It's just, well, it's a god awful long drive from here. Okay, not for you, but for everybody the hell else.
Yes. Magnolia and kiwi probably will bloom in 3 months somewhere on starting of May.
Anyways.
Oh. I remember we stuck in some awkward situation.
Yes. Davy Jones showed up.
Yeah, well, you guys had successfully killed the black dragon, and not yourselves, although you came close a couple of times.
Roma and I came close. Everybody else was okay.
Right. Anyway, and you'd made it out of the city. You took the carcass with you by shrinking it and stuffing it in your sea chest. And when you opened up the sea chest, Davy Jones stepped out. He basically looks like a drowned human sailor. But
Hi, Roma.
Hi, Rom.
hello.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Can I make history check to understand who is it?
Well,
I have legends and lore as my bardic speciality, so I might be able.
Yeah, you could run a legends and lore check.
Oh,
But
13 plus 2 plus 1 is 16.
Okay. Well, it's a sailor's legend. And basically, it's where stuff that's lost at sea goes to Davy Jones's locker. Apparently, your sea chest has some sort of connection interdimensionally. And one of the fun things about the locker is once something goes into it, it belongs to Davy Jones, according to sea law.
Right.
And, well, he never had an ancient dead black dragon before. Those are pretty rare in his collection. And
Oh, Mr. Jones, sir.
yes.
Davy.
Yes.
You are wanting to keep her?
Well, yes.
Well, she should be properly taxidermied, don't you think? We're quite proud of the kill, and we'd hate to have her displayed and, rot.
Au contraire. As long as, you keep her in like the cold depths of the seawater preserves things for a very long time.
But what about the crabs and stuff? Don't they nibble on things all the time?
Oh, they always do that. Would you like some?
Well, I love crab.
Okay. He'll trade you one for the dragon. Go away.
Guys, I think we lost our dragon.
Means that nobody else put his hand and not resurrect her. I can live with that. Yes, I know that we'll lose a lot of gold, but it's acceptable price.
Actually, Mr. Jones, sir,
Yes.
could we all have crabs? Because we're, kind of peckish. And the hobbits eat a lot.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Sure. And right. He will step back into the chest and then hundreds of crabs, live crabs of all different sizes are going to begin coming out of the chest.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner.
Yep.
Yep.
Invasive species that swarms. If they survive, they eat probably all locals.
They won't survive. They're saltwater creatures going into freshwater. They'll die the first breath they take.
Well, within one round, your
I'm
boat
gathering crabs.
is covered in crabs.
Excellent.
Upon the second round, a crab the size of a heavy war horse will come out of the chest and overbalance your boat. It will capsize. I need dex checks from everybody.
So till this
13.
passes.
Say again.
Oh, we've got Rome.
Yeah, if it's saving throw, then you can add 2 from my bonus.
Oh. Then I have 14.
Mhm. Okay.
And I have 15.
Mm-hmm.
It's with all pluses.
Yeah, I also have 15.
Well, anybody with an 11 or better ends up on top of the overturned boat. All of your slaves, who, by the way, are still chained to their oars, are under the boat. And the giant crab that is now next to your vote is flailing around in the water, but has not died outright.
Okay. Bill, we freeze its slaves, like I understand.
All right. I'll go under and unlock them.
Okay.
I think about polymorph myself in giant octopus and help you with the same purpose. We're going down both.
I can pick locks.
Yeah.
I
And
can
I
pick
have
locks too.
Oh, you can?
Huh?
Mhm.
As an octopus?
Octopus can do a lot of stuff. You know that joke about it's not a joke, it's real story. Why when in zoo they have octopus and fish aquarium along
Mhm.
in meters between them, and they figure out that fish somehow disappears. They put the camera, and what they see, octopus open his lid on his aquarium, move a meter to next one aquarium with the fish, open their lid, go down, eat one fish, go out, close the lid, turn back to his place, and close his lid too. Then when worker of zoo come back, they not see any difference. They just see that one fish is missing. That's all. Octopus very smart.
Mhm. Okay. Well, at this time, just to make it easier for me, I'd like everybody to do an initiative roll. That way I can keep track of who goes first.
12.
9.
11.
Okay.
And Yulia is a 5.
Okay. Right. Well, Giant Crab got a 12. And your slaves have a 3. So it would be Bill, then the Giant Crab, then Roman, Constantine, Julia, and the slaves. So, Bill, you're up.
I'm going to pick the locks on the slaves' chains.
Roll me a 20-sider.
Mm, 17 plus 13 is 30.
Okay. Well, that's pretty convincing. You have like unlocked all the locks for the slaves. The okay. Well, the Giant Crab has tried to climb onto the boat, thus rolling it a second time, and piteously failing its dex save, it has now dumped itself in the water on its back. And then the second giant crab came out of the chest this round. Bill, you get a great view of this being down there when it happened. And that crab rolled a perfect 20 on its dex. So It's upright and not happy. I'd like dex checks from everybody as the boat flips again.
Mhm.
No, on top of that's why I make it with advantage, but it's not help. It's 8, 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay. And Roman?
17, even 8. Yeah,
Okay. And Bill?
18.
6.
6. Uh-huh. And the now freed slaves, by the way, they rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, but you have pluses. They
Yeah.
don't. Okay.
I thought hobbits were supposed to be dexterous.
These guys apparently have been on the oars too long. Anybody
But at least
who rolled
they're no longer chained up and sinking to the bottom.
That's
yeah.
true.
Look at the plus side.
Mhm. Anyway,
Yeah.
those anybody who rolled a 12 or better is able to maintain their footing and have an action. Those who failed it are dumped underwater, more or less under the boat, and at not in an upright position. So you are now prone underwater, so
Right.
to speak.
Okay, it's probably will be only me, but that's exactly where I want to be. I want to grab some hobbits and put them up.
Okay. Well, let's see. It will be Roman, then Constantine. So, Roman,
Yes.
do you have an action you wish to take?
I would actually like. I would like to attack this nasty crab.
Okay, you're going to take a shot at the giant
I don't
crab.
know how.
The one that's prone or the
Yeah.
one that's upright? There are now 2 giant crabs in on this act.
Yeah, I think the prone one would be easier to hit, right?
Okay,
So
you're going to take a shot.
if I'm
Okay, you'll be striking with advantage.
if I can reach him,
Yes, you
Mhm.
can.
yeah, exactly. Because this is getting too crowded with crabs. So it's 19 with minus
Mhm.
my grade. Weapon master is but I have pluses. So it's 21 to hit total.
Okay. These guys have an armor class 14, so yeah, that hits.
Mhm.
You may roll for damage.
Cool. Yeah. 6, 7. 7 plus 20. 27 total damage to this
It's
prone
dead.
crab.
They only got 20 hit points. So,
Hurrah!
okay.
Can
You
I attack
killed
the
him.
second one with my second?
Yes.
Yeah, can I attack the second crab with my second attack?
Okay, you do not have advantage against this guy. So,
Yeah, this time I do not have. So I don't use Great Weapon Master, but.
Mm.
Oh, I still have 18 plus 7. Oh, it's plenty. 25 points to hit, and the damage 5. 5. T- 20 points of damage. So I
Okay.
assume
it's at
He's
exactly
dead too.
0 hit points. Checking. It has miserably failed its first death save, so it's going to go into a coma, and if it don't make its second save, it dies. And a 6 ain't gonna cut it, even with their pluses. Okay, no, it is now dead also. And Constantine.
I am the water and in form of giant octopus, and I just grab drowning hobbits and push them up to surface. That's already catch because I'm underwater. I can see in darkness and I can breathe 1 hour without
Okay,
any issue.
right. Okay.
Wonderful. Could you gather crab meat? I mean corpses. So
If it's necessary, little bit later.
So it's not all in
Okay.
vain. Yeah, later.
You're going to gather up crabs and take them to the surface.
Well, first he's getting hobbits.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
he's getting crabs.
Hobbits and then
Yeah,
crabs.
exactly.
Okay.
Hobbits first.
Yes.
Hobbit, okay, just for laughs, but if you would be so kind as to roll me a athletics check for helping hobbits to the surface.
11 pluses for octopus is plus 3. It will be 14.
Okay, then you can easily get hobbits to the surface because that's the direction they want to go anyway. And at this point in time, that would end the round. Your hobbits are getting up to the surface. They are now gasping for air, saying, yes, speaking in Draconian, because it's the state language of the swamp. They have come to the conclusion that being you guys as oarsmen is no picnic.
Be oarsman, a slave oarsman, it's always not a picnic.
Well, that's true, but it wasn't near as life-threatening until we got to be your slaves.
But now you have chance to be free people.
Well, now that that round is over, can I have an action for the next round?
Yes, next round starts. Bill, you're up.
I'm going to close the lid of the fucking chest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good idea.
Bill, because
Yes.
this is actually happening simultaneous, and there is another giant crab coming out, would you be so kind as to do what's the equivalent of a grappling check for me,
Can I do something bardly?
if you wish?
I'm going to hit the fucking crab with a knock spell and then shut the fucking thing.
You can't. Well, a knock spell doesn't work on creatures.
Oh,
Something like a thunder wave or
okay, Thunderwave. There we go.
okay.
Levitate or something like that.
No, we don't want him out. We want him in. So we're
So
we're
far,
going to-
none of these crabs have lived long enough to do damage. But trust me, when they start using them pinchers, you know, they do like 3/8 D8 worth of damage at a time.
They can be quite annoying, like I understand.
yeah.
And since they're coming out every round, it does mean eventually you'll get a whole bunch of them if you don't shut it. Okay. Here we go. They get a Constitution save.
Well, they need to beat. Let's see, 17 plus 5 plus 2, 24.
Okay. A 2 plus 3 ain't going to cut it.
No.
Okay. Well, the giant crab will take 2d8 worth of thunder damage and be pushed back 10 feet. So you can roll me 2d8.
4 and 7.
All right.
11.
Okay, you've done him 11 points of damage and pushed him back 10 feet.
Into the chest. Now I can shut the fucking lid.
Mhm. As a bonus action, you can now shut the chest without having to out wrestle the crab.
Right, because I'm pretty sure he's stronger than me.
Yes, he is. Yeah. All righty. Well, combat is over. Your boat is like overturned and sinking to the bottom.
No, it got right. It got
Well,
righted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He flipped it twice. So it's righted. It's just full of water now.
Right.
Uh-huh. So you got to bail it all out, and then you're going to fill it up with like dead crabs and go have a clam bake or a crab feast or something.
Right.
All you can eat crab fest. You bet.
Bet you the hobbits don't bitch about that.
No, Anyway, now, just for your own general information, you're 2 or 3 miles away from the capital city that's just had a tornado rip through it and the ruling monarch assassinated by you. And there are living witnesses that have seen you. Now, they have a lot of stuff to do and they don't know where you went, but you might want to put some distance between here and there.
Well, let's do the trick with the tensor's floating disc and somebody flying in front of it.
All right.
Constantine, you want to do the flying or do you want me to do the flying? It doesn't matter.
I can do it on my flying carpet.
All right.
I will fly in front and use my head that I appear like something from far, far east, like like one of the cats from Shizar Bazaar. If somebody see me, I look differently from what they expect from one of that assassin.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep the octopus form while you're flying.
Uh,
That's
Yeah,
look
that'd be
awesome.
cool.
Why not? I can do that too.
Mm-hmm. All right. From where you're at, the quickest way to exit the swamp is to travel northwest. If you're flying, it'll be about a day and a half. And that will get you
Oh,
well, let's see. In part of the Orc Empire that borders the swamp, or at least it used to be part of the Orc Empire. After that, it would be 7 days flying will get you back to the capital.
Yeah. I guess we'll be
or-
rolling percentiles then.
Or 2 weeks ride, whichever you want to do, but you don't have mounts with you.
Right.
You'd have to steal some horses.
We're just gonna fly.
Okay. Well then, if somebody would give me a percentile for the rest of the day.
31.
31. Okay. Well, you will have flown until just before nightfall. And at that time, you will come across a battle in progress. There are several let me rephrase that. There are 3 very large, heavily armored barges. These things are full of orcs. And they are fighting a pitched battle against a force of lizard men and bullywogs wearing the Black Queen's Liberty. The armored barges are just crammed full of orc archers, and on the upper decks of the barges, there are 8 ballista, all of them chucking fire pots full of, well, flammable oils. Basically, big 3 or 4 gallon Molotov cocktails. The bullywogs are mounted on giant riding tree frogs and are hopping around from treetop to treetop or going down to the swamp water and swimming. The lizard men are in canoes, and they are doing what amounts to wave attacks against the barges. Yeah. No one has noticed you just yet.
I'm gonna look at Constantine and say, "Not my monkey, not my circus."
Yes. I love that phrase. It's perfect. And we roll a little bit right that make an arch around that battle. That not
Okay.
interact with it.
Anyway, you wish to fly around the battle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. And well, as you guys fly around the battle, you will find there are other people interested in the battle. One of them being a 60-foot long alligator, which as you when you fly over, it will come up from below and try to make a snack out of Constantine. The problem
Okay.
is it rolled a 2 on its to hit roll. So it comes up out of the swamp and snaps these jaws that are big enough to eat a person in one bite on empty air.
Initiative?
And the giant alligator has rolled a 9. Anyway, initiatives.
It's 22 with all pluses.
Okay.
Mine is 5.
13.
Okay. What was yours, Roman?
5.
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So it looks like Constantine, your freed slaves, Bill, the giant alligator, and then Roman. So, Constantine, giant alligator just tried to eat you. What are you going to do?
I fly a little bit higher that he's not have any chance jump so high. And
Okay.
use firebolt on him. Oh, 21 is hit.
Uh-huh.
And it will be 2d damage. Plus 2d10. 2d10. 1, 2d10 plus with pluses. It will be 14 points of damage.
Okay. Right. Well, you have just done him 13 points of damage. And oh, come on. His response is to attempt to do a tail strike against your boat with a 4.
Mm.
Bill, you're next.
All right. I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on him.
Okay.
Mm.
Animal friendship, huh? Gonna
Yep.
get your own pet giant alligator.
Everybody needs one.
Everybody, yeah. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Let's see.
It's page 212.
Page 212. Okay. Beast must make a wisdom save or be charmed for the duration. Okay, let's see how we do. Oh, that's pathetic. I'm going to start using a different 20-sider. It just rolled a 2. And giant alligators get a -1 on their wisdom. So, or more. I don't even bother to look it up. Fuck it. The alligator has decided to be friendly. It is now all charmed for the next 24 hours. So,
At least he can pull our carriage.
Both, yes.
mhm.
Well, that's a great idea.
Uh-huh. Have a watch monster guard your
Yeah.
camp.
Well, he's going to pull our
Yeah,
boat
keep him occupied.
Yeah. hmm
and get us away from this battle. We're just going to swim away.
Okay.
He'll pull the boat.
He can do that. Now, sun is going down at this point. And do you wish to travel at night?
Usually no, but this close to a battle, yes.
Okay. Then I will need a second percentile for the overnight travel.
Whose turn to roll it?
I rolled the last one.
Okay, I will roll it. It will be 86.
Well, damn. You have no random encounters. Your alligator will pull your boat all night. The sun will come up. And you can continue traveling at alligator speed, or you can go ahead and take off and fly.
We're going to fly. We'll leave Toothy here and give
Okay.
him we'll give him a couple of crab legs and be on our way.
Okie dokie. And if you'll give me
Yeah,
a
he's
percentile
learned.
for
Roma, it's your turn.
Mhm.
Percentile, please.
It's 0.4.
okay. And well, a little after noon, you will come to the edge of the swamp. And when you do, and you fly out over the dry land, by the way, are you taking the hobbits with you? Or turning them loose here? The oarsmen.
Well, let's ask them. You guys are free. We don't really keep slaves.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to a place that has other hobbits there. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to go back and be a slave?
They're more than happy to come with you.
Okay.
And right about the time you're having this conversation, in the distance, several miles distance from where you are, there's a partially burned watchtower under new management. And they will be blowing horns and lighting a signal fire. This is one of the string of watchtowers the Orc Empire had to guard the northern end of the swamp. It's now under new management, but the people that own it now are less than thrilled about unauthorized people flying through their airspace.
Okay. Well, we were leaving anyways.
Okay. And let's see if they've got... Why, yes, they do have a flying contingent to send after you. Ooh.
Jalapeno smoked sausages.
Yeah. Yep, those will clog your arteries. Well, you will fly away from this location, but after about 10 minutes, you will see, coming from the direction of the watchtower and also from the from further west as well, you will see two different bunches of people flying after you. The ones who came from the east of the tower is going to be a flying carpet with two people on it and a swarm of sturges. Coming from the west of the watchtower, there are a half a dozen giant mosquitoes. And each of the giant mosquitoes has a ratkin riding it. These are brownie-sized creatures that nobody's ever been able to decide if they were some sort of humanoid that looks a lot like a rat or some kind of a rat that looks an awful lot like a short, ugly brownie. Either way, you've got a half dozen of these guys riding giant mosquitoes coming at you.
Bill, do you have some repellent against mosquito?
Yeah, I do.
Uh-huh. Well,
My initiative is a 23.
Oh.
okay.
Um, oh. Rama's process calculate in initiative.
No, it's for saving throws.
20.
You say a 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
And
And I have
Roman,
21.
a 21.
21. Yeah.
Okay.
Some
And
unusually
Yulia,
for me.
Yulia has a 14 before pluses.
A 14. Okay. Well, guys on the flying carpet got a 5. Mosquito Riders got a 7. And your freed slave hobbits got another 2. And I'm rolling with a different dice. So anyway, so it would be Bill, Roman, Constantine, Julia, the bad guys, and then the slaves. So first round of combat will be with missile weapons before people come within melee range. So, Bill, you're up.
Wand of fireballs at the swarm of mosquitoes.
Okay.
All right. 4, 4, 4, 5, 1, and one more. 2. So 3 and 5 is 8. 8 and what? It was 3 4s? Yeah. 8 and 12 is 22.
22.
No, 8 and 12 is 20. 20.
20. Okay. Well, the Ratkin have miserably failed their saving throw. So they will take full damage. The mosquitoes, on the other hand, rolled a natural 20 on their saving throw versus fire. So they will only take half damage.
10.
So now the Ratkin are at negative numbers, and the giant mosquitoes are at single digit numbers. Roman is next. So Bill is just threw a fireball at the mosquitoes. Do you have any missile attacks?
They
or range?
Yeah, it seems to me I have javelin lightning left,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
I want to throw it and hopefully hit them with lightning.
Okay.
And
Now, are we throwing at the guys on the flying carpet or at the mosquitoes?
I think the mosquitoes. So
Okay. Go for it.
it
Roll a
would be
save
area
hit roll.
volume damage. Uh, 12 plus 6, 18.
Okay. Right. Well, the lightning beam is 100 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Mhm.
You've basically gotten 4 of the 6 mosquitoes. Even if they make their
Mhm.
saving throw, even if you roll absolute minimum damage, they're dead. So, and Constantine, now you are up.
Fireball in mosquitoes because I want to keep flying carpet for somebody else. That not only I have it.
Okay. Well, once again, even if they make their save and even if you roll absolute minimum damage, the 2 surviving mosquitoes are deceased. That group is now gone.
Okay. Bonus action. uh, Lightning breath attack on my familiar and 3d6 from cone. 15-foot cone. How many guys on flying carpet I can get with my
Uh,
familiar?
how many hit dice can the
3d8 and 15-foot cone.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, so as a bonus action, you are giving the spell to your familiar.
Yes.
Okay. And the familiar will use it next round, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. Julia would then get an action.
Right. Julia is going to cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
It's
Gust-
page 248.
Right. Here we go.
And she's going to use the bonus action to make sure she covers the entire swarm of Sturges and the guys on the carpet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Okay, they get a strength saving throw or they are pushed back. Those who make their save will basically get half movement forward.
In other words, we're going to get another round of missile contact or contact
Basically,
combat with
yes.
these guys.
And with that, the two guys on the flying carpet will both throw fireballs at you.
Mm.
I will need saving throws from everybody on your boat.
I'm on carpet.
Mhm.
I'm
Natural.
looking.
Julia rolled a natural 20,
Okay.
and I got a 17 plus 2.
Excellent.
I got miserable 4 with pluses.
Mhm. All right. Well, and okay, those who made a 14 or better on their saving throws will take half damage. The rest will take full damage. And between the two fireballs, and they're not so great damage rolls, full damage is 46 hit points of damage. Half damage is 23. So, however, your boat did not catch fire.
And I'm nearly dead.
Uh-huh. Right. As are your hobbit oarsmen. They have miserably failed their save. They are all down to 2 hit points. Anyway, that will end this round. So, Bill, you're next.
Song of Rest. Everybody is going to regain 13 hit points.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's better.
Kill them sons of bitches, will you?
Okay. Well, that's Bill's action. Roman, you're next.
Are they guys on the carpet? Are they in the melee range or still far away?
No, they are not in melee range yet. Bill stopped or slowed them down enough. You
Yulia.
need a distance weapon.
Yeah, then I have regular javelin.
Mm-hmm.
And you can throw two of
and I
them.
throw them. Yeah, I can.
Mhm.
First one is 19.
Yes, that will hit.
And the damage is 5 plus 7. 12 points of damage.
Okay. And your second javelin.
And second javelin is 13 to hit.
A 13. No,
Mhm.
that will not hit.
Okay, then miss.
Mm-hmm. And Constantine.
How many of them survive?
There are 2 on the flying carpet and 7 of the sturges.
Okay. Starting with bonus action 3d8 from my familiar, and after that I will look what's going on. Lightning damage on them, and it's 8 points of damage on both of them, like I understand.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And my lightning from wand of lightning bolt,
Mm-hmm.
it will be 8d6 on them if they both survive, like I understand. Well, and miserable. And 21 points of damage on top
Okay.
of it.
In total. Okay. And Julia's action.
She is going to cast, what's the name of that stupid spell? She is going to cast True Strike on her snake staff and hurl it like a spear at the carpet. Not either one of the guys riding the carpet, but at the
Okay.
carpet.
Uh-huh.
And the snake is going to grapple the carpet
Right.
and wrap it up,
Gotcha.
depriving the guys riding the carpet of anywhere to stand.
Right.
Do I need to make a grappling roll for the snake?
Yes, actually.
+7, like I remember.
All right, 18 plus 7 is 25.
Okay. Huh. That's bizarre. The number distribution your DM has rolled today is strange in the extreme. The grapple check, although it was quite impressive, doesn't beat a natural 20. This is the third natural 20
what-
I've rolled today.
What's the point total?
I don't understand your question at this point.
Well, is 27 is more than 20.
Yes, however, in the book, it says natural 20 always wins unless you rolled a 20 and put pluses on it. Your snake is fighting with the carpet but unable to roll it up. It's still flying.
Okay.
And Huh. The two guys on the carpet have decided they really don't want any of this action anymore. And one of them has hit the snake with a dispel magic, turning it back into a staff. The other one has done a high G turn with the carpet and is flying away from you guys. If you have a missile attack, you can do attacks of opportunity against them.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, and the Sturges have continued their movement. They will attack you next round.
Lightning bolt and flying on guys on flying carpet. I want that flying carpet. I don't want to be alone flying around. I'm miserable. 8. But I have one more roll. And that's pretty good. 8, 18, and 7. 25 total.
25 total. Okay. Okay, everyone and everything in range of the lightning bolt has failed its save. So, those two guys will take full damage. So will the carpet. And unfortunately, so will the snake staff. And pretty much they're dead, and the carpet and the staff are on fire and falling out of the sky. And that is the end of this round. Bill.
Yes.
You are up. There are 7 Sturges in your face. At the beginning of the round.
Well,
all other opposition is gone.
Excellent. I am going to cast, or not cast anything. I'm going to pull out my saber of quickness and strike at them.
Okay.
If somebody could roll for me, because I just got the word that I need to go pick up my load.
D20.
Yeah, if you could roll that 4 times. Because I'm quick with my saber of quickness.
How many times you say it?
4.
4. 12, 19. 5, 19.
And it's going to be with a +6.
Okay, Sturgis got a 14 armor class, so 14 or better hits him.
3 hits. Definitely.
All right. And these hits will all be at different Sturgeons.
Okay.
If you could roll the damage for me, I don't remember.
It's what damage with that? D8 with plus what?
Scimitar of quickness.
Oh, Scimitar of Speed. Sorry.
Scimitar of Speed. I can look that up real fast.
It's a +2. I know that. And I get +1 for strength, I believe.
Oh, dexterity. It's finesse weapon.
Oh, it's dexterity, even better. Then I get plus 4, so it'd be plus 6 for that as well. So it's a D8 plus 6.
Okay. Mhm.
Oh, it will be, if it will be plus 6, it will be to one, it's 7. For another, it will be 10. For another, it will be 12.
Mhm.
So 7, 10, and 12.
Yes.
To the 3 respective Sturges.
Okay. Sturgis only got 4 hit points apiece, so those
Okay,
3
3
are
are dead.
dead.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Roman, you got these giant mutant-looking mosquito things. There are 4 of them left.
Okay, can I? So
You can melee
can
with
I
them now.
Yeah, you can melee with them
hit
now.
him with? Okay, that's great. At last, to action, and the first attack is
My God, that
16
guy's
plus-
riding his motorcycle without a coat. In
In the snow?
the snow.
He's gonna freeze his butt off.
Oh, he's a tough old South Dakotan guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Yeah.
There's a fucking guy over there
so
with shorts on. These people are insane up here. Good God.
Right. Where are you, by the way?
I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Okay, right.
There's fucking 3 feet of snow on the ground.
Hey, I got no idea why people do that sort of thing.
Maybe they got used to it.
I guess.
Yeah. Maybe this is a warm day compared to what winter was like. Jesus.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, the first hit is 23 points to hit,
Okay. Right.
and the damage is 4 plus 5 plus 10. Oh, it's 19
Okay, he's dead.
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second attack at another mosquito. Oh, I am lucky today, so it's 23.
Okay, yeah.
And 6 plus 5, 11 plus 10, 21.
Okay, yeah, that
So
Takes care of-
minus 2 of 4 mosquitoes.
mm-hmm.
That's my roll.
So you killed 2 out of the 4. Good job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Constantine, there
I
are 2
got
of
lucky.
them left.
We missed Julia turn. I probably asked through her turn snake into staff again, and my familiar will try to catch staff or that flying carpet.
Okay, the staff at the moment is falling. So
Yes.
if you want to try and get it, you're going to have to well, I guess
Why do
fly down and grab it in midair.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm planning to do.
Okay. Well, then, that will essentially be
Acrobatic check, like I understand.
A grapple, I guess, in midair, but you can fly. So, roll me a 20-sider.
Roll 15. If it's plus dexterity, it will be plus 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then 19 total.
And okay, yes, you have swooped down and caught the staff before it hit the ground.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And my familiar has his breath attack on last mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
15-21. It's pretty nice roll.
Okay, just right. Okay. Now, I was going to say you have caught the staff, but the staff is actually burning. You will need to extinguish it.
Okay.
So,
That can be what Julia does.
right.
Yes.
So it won't continue burning. Julia can extinguish it, and
Yeah. She can hit it with an effect normal fires and a mending.
yes. Mm-hmm. Now then, the two remaining Sturges have attempted to bite people and suck blood. Unfortunately, they rolled a 1. So they don't get an action this round.
All right. And if you could roll to hit, I have to actually get out right now and talk to the guard.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Then we give Roma's opportunity to finish them off.
Mm-hmm. You mean I will roll for Bill or my
No,
own?
yeah, probably we can swap your turn with Bill.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. Why not? I hope
Okay.
I will hit them. And yeah, the first roll is 12.
Got to be a 14 or better to hit these guys.
Oh yeah. And the second is 16.
Okay, that hits.
And 2 plus 6 plus 10, it's 18 points of damage.
Okay, it's dead. And Constantine, you're next. You've
So,
got one Sturge
less.
left.
Oh, firebolt, because I don't want to move close to him.
Okay.
15, 19 to hit probably will hit.
Okay. Even if you roll minimum damage and the guy makes his save, he's dead.
Nah, I roll 14. It will be more than enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the Sturges are all dead. You have recovered the snake staff. Roman, your javelin of lightning, which you pitched, would have hit its target or electrocuted the target and then went to the ground. So unless you can find it, that will be lost. You can try and do a
Yeah, let me try
a
to recover it.
We can all do that. Help him
Okay.
look.
Okay.
well, this
Hey,
would
has
be
anybody seen my Javelin of Lightning?
basically just be a perception check as you search for it.
Yeah, I have awful
'Cause
perception,
It
but
landed somewhere on the ground. Anyway, if you'd give me 20 cider rolls.
I have 10.
Okay, you can't find it.
I roll 16. I don't know what pluses.
Intelligence.
20.
Okay. So, what did you say that was with pluses?
20.
20. Then yes, you can find it with a 20.
Oh,
And I
thank
will
you,
look on
thank you.
mhm.
flying carpet that we was on fire. Can I find it? Still it alive? Second one.
You can try another perception.
12 on dice plus 4, it's 16.
No, you cannot.
Yulia.
She rolls 17, but I don't know. Would be enough because she not have pluses to intelligence.
Mhm. Okay, I'm going to say you can't find it.
As you wish.
However, also coming from the direction that the original watchtower was, although it will take them longer than flying opponents to get here, there appears to be a cavalry unit heading in this direction as well.
Hmm.
So, if you wish to continue your search, you're going to have to fight the cavalry.
Okay, I just want to loot the body and fly away.
Sorry, say that again.
I want to
Loot
loot.
the bodies of the two guys.
Yes.
Loot the bodies of the two guys. Okay. And well, let's see what we got. One of the guys has a dagger of throwing. It gives you +3 to hit and damage if it is thrown. Otherwise, it is simply a +1. And it's not one of the ones that comes back to you when it's used. This fellow also has a ring of spell storing. It is currently out of spells.
Okay.
The other fellow has a pouch with 25 gold pieces in it, and he has a ring of quick escapes, like the one Bill has.
Oh, it's nice.
If you use this ring, it will instantly teleport you to a safe place within 1 mile of your current location. If there are no safe places, it will teleport you to a randomly chosen dangerous place within 1 mile of your current location.
Okay.
And since it's a ring of quick escapes, it happens really fast. And oh, that second fellow also has a neutralized poison potion.
Okay. Roma, do you want the dagger or we just sell them later?
How much is it? Well, I'm good with the great weapons, so not
And just
not much
for
use for me.
your one more option for distance weapon.
It's throwing dagger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Thanks.
I'll grab the ring of
Always
spell
great
story.
to have.
Okay.
Mhm.
I grab quick escape.
Okay. Well, with that, you can fly away and the cavalry will not be able to keep up with you. My, that's annoying.
Yeah, it is. But if I don't have my brakes set when I open the door, it goes insane.
Well, yeah, that's true. It would be no fun if your truck rolled over your foot.
No.
Anyhow, well, that was your encounter roll for the day. So, you can either continue flying at night,
No.
or you can look for a safe place to spend the night. So,
Camping, we flew all last night.
right. So, if,
I need a long rest to reset my spells.
right. Okay, somebody roll me a survival check for finding a safe place to camp.
4.
Okay. And you guys went looking for a safe place to camp. You found what looked like a ruined slave village that has been looted and burned. And when you came down to land and investigate some of the more intact structures, you found that there are some other people that were looking for a safe place to hide out for the night. And the first building you checked out, you will find that there are 4 orcs and 2 ogre lawns. These are basically half orc, half ogre hybrids. And these guys used to be part of the Orc Empire's army. Now, they're just a bunch of guys hiding out, hoping not to get found. And when you find them, the Ogre Lawn, or one of the Ogre Lawns, will yell, "You'll never take me alive," and he will then attack you. So, at this point in time, just like pretty much everything else today, I need initiative from you again.
Mhm.
You guys
Ah,
seem to be rolling off combat every time you turn around today.
6.
15.
Did you guys roll for me?
Mm,
Uh,
natural 20.
And for Yulia?
8.
Okay. What was yours, Constantine?
6.
6. Okay. And your freed slaves have a 6. And your soldiers have a 10. So it will be Bill, Roman, the bad guys, then Julia, Constantine, and your freed slaves. So, Bill, what is your action?
I'm going to, we opened the door, looked in, the guy decided to get up and start running at us to attack.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud. Then as my bonus action, I'm going to shut the door.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Let's see how they do for saving throws.
All right. I've got to go in and get my paperwork. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Well, my rolls indicate that the orcs and the ogre lawns have all made their save. They have real high constitutions. So,
Okay. It means I try open door again.
Well, let's see. Roman gets an action, and Julia,
Hmm.
and then, or no, Roman does, then they do, then Julia. So, Bill just cast a stinking cloud and slammed the door. Roman, is there anything you want to do?
Mm, is the cloud has dispelled already, or
No, it's still
like
inside the
this?
building, and so are
Uh-huh.
they at the moment.
No, I probably withhold
Okay.
my action.
All right. Well, Roman will withhold his actions. The two ogre lawns are going to crash through the door. Bill just slammed shut. And the first one through the door is going to try and put the chop on Bill with his battle axe and miss. And the second one is going to throw a javelin at Roman and also miss. He just rolled an 11. So that's their actions.
Okay.
The orcs do not come out. So next would be Julia.
What she will do? She will put flaming sphere in that exit, in that door. And anybody who won't go through it must take 2d8 flame damage.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, two orcs that near the door will get 13 points of flaming damage.
Okay. Right. All right. And Constantine, you're up.
Blade Song, my AC 22, and I come in front and take my rapier with that stuff. And probably that's all. I hold my action. If somebody of them try to go outside, they will be in distance of my strike. Through flame
Mm-hmm.
that Julia produced.
Okay. Uh-huh. And let's see, what else? And the freed slaves. They are all going to, like, hide. Um,
Good. Good for them.
Yeah,
Yep.
reasonable course of
And
action.
that would be the end of the round.
Yes.
So, gotta wait on Bill.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Well, basically, the orcs and the Ogrelons all made their Constitution save versus the stinking cloud. The two Ogrelons came out the front door, and one of them tried to kill you, and the other tried to kill Roman, and they both missed.
Okay.
This was followed by Constantine and Julia throwing spells and damaging the Ogrelons, and the freed slaves diving for cover and hiding. And back to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit the Ogrelon in front of me with a suggestion.
Okay.
He's going to need to make a wisdom save.
Okay. They have a -1 on that. And let's see what his roll is. Or a 10, -1. Okay. I doubt that saves. And what are you going to suggest?
The orcs are hiding the treasure.
Right. And the Ogrelon believed you. And he's going to run back inside the building that's still full of the stinking cloud.
Right.
Okay, Roman. One of the two Ogrelons went back inside. The other is still standing there. So,
Okay, then. Yeah, why don't we help him?
okay.
Oh, yeah. The first
Mhm.
the first hit is with Great Weapon Master is 21 points to hit.
Okay. These
Does it
guys
hit?
have an armor class 12, so 12 or better hits
Hmm.
them.
Okay, that's enough. And 11 plus 20, 31 points of damage.
Alrighty then. You have taken him down to single-digit hit points
With your first hit.
And
with the first blow.
yeah, the second attack. 20 points to hit.
Okay, that
total.
hits.
And damage is 3, 4, and 10 17.
Okay. He's dead. So
Wonderful.
at this point,
Uh,
you have a dead ogre lawn. The live one has gone back into the building. And the orcs, by the way, left the first round. When the two ogre lawns went out the front, they went out the back. And the other ogre lawn is now chasing them. So combat is effectively over. You guys can, if you wish, chase them and
In fire and stinking cloud.
or anyway, or you can let them go.
Let them go.
Anyhow,
yeah, I hope
and
we will wait out a bit.
the safe hiding place is now full of stinking cloud, and you can wait for it to disperse and camp here, or try to find another place to camp.
You can just break concentration and that spell will disappear, like I understand how
Mhm.
magic works.
No,
Yeah.
not this spell. This spell sticks
Okay.
around. We could hit it with a gust of wind and get rid of it, though.
Yeah, and then disperse the cloud.
Okay. Then try to find something else.
Okay, 20-sider survival check. Whoever wants to roll one.
For Julia, 13 with her wisdom, it will be 17.
Okay, she found a much better place to hide. You found a ruined building with a basement, and the basement is intact, and there's nobody in it. So you can spend the night there.
We'll be right back. I have to check out with the guards.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it's pretty surprising to see that in South Dakota there is so much snow right now.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm afraid to think what is going on in Northern Dakota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Oh, by the way, how long does suggestion work? Up to 8 hours.
No.
Okay, so the Ogre Lon is going to continue hunting down the orcs that stole his fictitious treasure for the next 8 hours. So you guys will have time for a
Yeah, we
long
have
rest. Yeah. And I was thinking the orcs might come back in the middle of the night, but they're going to keep running because there's an ogre lawn chasing them. Anyway, you will have no random
Nice.
encounters overnight. From where you are, it's about a week's flying back home. So if you guys want to roll some percentiles for me,
We will.
Of course. You go.
Let me yeah,
okay.
let me roll first. And it's 28.
28. Nope, not quite. You will spend your first day flying over what used to be part of the Orc Empire, but is now the late Dragon Queen's lands. Most of it looks like most recently conquered lands look. Everything is busted or burned or broken. But you have no encounters, and if you will give me a 20-sider for your second night safe place.
18.
Okay, well, you found a nice place and nobody else was hiding out there. So, another percentile.
Second. 90.
Okay. You had an extremely quiet day flying across the countryside, but no random encounters. 20-sider for a camping site, please.
Eight.
Okay. Well, you really can't find a good place to camp, but you can find a place that's not too bad. And third day's flying.
Oh,
I will go for somebody.
oh, please.
37.
37. You have a quiet day's flight. And another 20-sider.
20 16.
And you have a real nice campsite for the night on your third night. And day 4 of your trip.
Rama, maybe you?
Yeah. 86.
Okay. Well then, you have a real nice campsite. Percentile for day 4.
70.
Once again, you have a quiet day. By the way, that will take you to the edge of the desert.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
Somebody roll me a 20-sider for camping sites.
11.
Okay. It's an okay place. Not great, but not bad. A percentile for day 5.
Mhm. 66.
Okay. You have a quiet day flying over the desert. At the end of day 5, you can either look for a campsite or you can spend an extra half hour and end up at the Oracle's Oasis.
Probably we'll
Oracle.
go to,
You're going to
Yeah.
go to the Oracle's place. Okay. Well, when you get to the Oasis, it will look a little bit different than it did last time you were here. The canal system that the Oracle has going to all the palm trees and beds of vegetables and whatever else she's growing has been recently expanded to about 2.5 times its original size. And about 20 yards away from the pool at the center of her oasis, there is now a second pool. Which is feeding additional water into the expanded canal system. And camped out outside of the Oracle's house, but right next to it, there are several large pavilion-style tents and those giant constructs that you've met and their little construct mechanics are camped out there. The little construct mechanics have built a fire and put up a spit over it. And they now have a 12-foot long rattlesnake on a spit under this long, or above this long, narrow coal bed, and they are barbecuing a giant rattlesnake whole. And they will wave at you when you land. And
Okay.
the extra large, the giant sized constructs will come up and greet you and tell you that the Oracle said you'd be here today. So we got everything ready.
She's never wrong.
No. And they want you to see what they've been up to. Now that they have a purpose, everything's going great.
I'm glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm. They've taken the Oracle's expansion plans, cracked open the second ledge, and now the second spring is providing extra water, and they've expanded the irrigation canals, and they're going to start planting agave cactus.
Excellent. You guys are going to make some tequila.
Yes,
Fantastic.
the guys have already laid the foundation for the brewery, and they're going to start making tequila and exporting it.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you don't see the Oracle anywhere.
And
I
we
guess we
don't
should go
see
Knock on
dwarves.
her door.
And the constructs will say, "Oh, she's not here, but she left a letter for you." And then they will yell for one of the little mechanics to go get the letter. And he will bring you a piece of parchment.
All right. Hold that thought. I have to use the scales here.
Okay.
And there's people waiting behind me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. I'm back.
Okay. Well, essentially, the Oracle left you a letter. And basically it says that she has to go talk to the Norns. It's Oracle business. But it will be okay because the constructs will take care of the Oasis while she's gone. And as a PS to this, she will say, oh, I also told the dwarves where to find what they need. But you guys are going to have to go and save them, or their quest will fail. And she tells you that they are going to the ruins of the old dwarven city at the bottom, or at the south end of the westernmost Great Lake up north. The old elven capital is at the north end, and there was a big dwarven city at the south end.
Right.
And they are headed that way, and you need to go rescue them.
Well, shit. It's like we have our marching orders, and it's not to go save the babies.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, after you read the letter, the constructs will offer you some barbecued rattlesnake and some tequila. And they will also make a request while you're here. Apparently, they have finished the job for Jazar, the Leowan merchant, and sank the entire navy of the Black Dragon. And they sent one of their little construct mechanics from here back to your capital to get the money that they were promised for doing that. And he ain't come back yet. So they're wondering if you could, like, you know, find the little guy. They think he might have got lost in the desert.
We'll keep an eye out for him.
Okay. And they will also tell you that the dwarves did show up here a couple of days ago, and they gave the dwarves the letter the oracle left for them. And they were quite gracious, and then they left. And that was, let's see, about 3 days ago. Anyway,
I suppose we could go back to the village first and get our chariot. Or not chariot, but carriage.
your carriage. Yeah, well, another 2 days will get you back to the capital. So if you want to do that,
that'll let us drop off the hobbits too, and
right, and tell everybody that the Black Queen's dead.
yeah.
Okay. Well, somebody give me a percentile.
Percentile.
16.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
16.
16. Uh-huh.
CR England.
Okay. Well,
It
On your-
sucks. This truck's a piece of shit. It's got no balls. There's another guy asking me about my truck.
okay.
And it's true, my truck has no balls.
Uh-huh.
Shoot it.
All right. Well, you guys will leave the Oracle heading towards Uniontown, and you will fly until about the middle of the afternoon, and then you will see something. The Sphinx is laying in the sand, clutching his stomach and moaning.
Well, let's go down and see what the Sphinx problem is. My guess is he ate a construct.
Well, you will go down and talk to the Sphinx, and he will, while moaning and clutching his stomach, ask you a riddle.
What's your riddle?
Anyway, you want to give me an intelligence?
Oh, you're not going to let us solve it?
Yeah, that's how you solve it. You give me an intelligence roll.
I wanted to solve it.
Okay. I don't do riddles worth a fuck. If you want me to come up with a riddle originally for this, you are just out of luck. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, but I can make you a bottle of mead. But I can't do riddles worth a damn.
All right.
Anyway, a 20-sider. Add your intelligence pluses.
That'd be
17.
Constantine.
These pluses.
What was that?
17.
Okay. Well, the riddle he asked about stomach upset, the correct answer is he ate a construct. And now he's like violently ill with stomach pains.
Well, you need to get rid of the construct. You got to throw it up. Or even worse, poop it out.
Well,
one way or another.
well, the next question being, do any of you have either enough laxative for a giant lion or a purgative for a giant-sized Leonin creature?
No, but if you cooperate, we can probably trigger your gag reflex.
Okay.
Tickle him.
He's willing to give it a try at this point.
All right, I'm going to split open my pillow, grab a handful of feathers and tie them onto the back end of a spear.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to tickle his tonsils.
Okay.
Standing to the side. That's a very important part of this.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Safety first.
Would you be so kind as to roll me? I guess this would be a medicine or check.
No, it'd be a to hit. We're aiming for the tonsil, right?
You're aiming to cause him to throw up.
Okay. My bedside manner's the best. I've got a high charisma. If it's a charisma roll,
Mhm.
It's
I'll do
wisdom.
it.
wisdom, actually.
Oh, wisdom? I'm not your man. Who's got the highest wisdom? Would that be Yulia?
That
Yes.
would be Julia.
All right, she does it.
Okay.
Roll 15.
15 plus whatever her wisdom plus is.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 2 because the Sphinx is not fucking hostile and we can apply Roma's
Right.
bonus to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Julia would get a +2 to the wisdom stuff.
And 2 more makes that a 21.
Okay. You betcha. And yes, the Sphinx will now hack up a giant hairball, which includes a 3.5 foot tall artificial man. And while he seems to be undamaged, he isn't happy either.
Nobody happy.
At which time he will lose his temper and begin yelling at the Sphinx about, "You ate me!"
I'm going to pull him to the side and say, that's what he does if you don't answer the riddle.
What?
It's his nature. He can't help it.
Well, no. The construct is going to turn on you and say, "And how the hell much longer were you planning on keeping this information to yourself?"
Well, you never asked.
I've been in that thing's stomach for days.
Well, we wouldn't be here at all if your friends hadn't told us to come looking. If you're going to get mad at anybody, get mad at them for just sitting back at the oasis making tequila.
Okay. Right. Anyway, the little construct will say, things didn't used to be this way. Back when the guys used to kill each other nightly.
Well, you've got a purpose now.
There is that. We're all gardeners.
And brewers.
Mhm.
And you apparently are a snack.
Yep. Okay. Upon hearing that one, the little construct is going to walk off in a huff across the desert, heading towards Uniontown. And the construct will tell you, or I mean, the Sphinx will tell you that he owes you one,
Okay.
and mentions that you guys might, think about becoming veterinarians for enchanted creatures. You apparently have natural talent for it.
Well, she's a druid. That's why she's so good at it.
Mhm. Anyway,
Okay. I'll be right back. I have to go in and collect my bill.
okay. Okay, well, we're waiting for Bill to get back. Somebody want to roll me one more percentile?
Mhm.
95.
Okay.
Mm.
That will actually get you back to the capital.
Okay.
With so Oh. Alrighty. So you guys have made it back to the capital with your freed slaves, and at this point, you've passed the next benchmark. You've essentially killed the dragon, so all of your characters will now go up to 7th level.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
You kill a dragon, you get to go up at a level. Honest, that's one of them things that's almost automatic. You know.
Yep.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Okay. In your absence, I had the guys roll the last travel check for day 7, and you didn't quite hit the range for encounters. So you have made it back to the capital.
All right.
Now, I told the guys at this point, you have passed the latest benchmark. You killed the dragon and you didn't get yourselves killed. So you now all go up to 7th level.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. And so at this point in time, you're back at the capital. You guys can level up, and we will start playing next time with you guys all being at 7th level.
Cool.
And you will get to go and rescue the dwarves. So,
And we get new spells. I like
and you'll
new
get new spells, and those of you that are fighters probably get some extra whoop ass or whatever you get for going to 7th level. So,
yeah, we'll see.
Next Saturday is the 11th. Eric and Oren and everybody else are going to go to an FCA event that's called Gulf Wars down by the Gulf of Mexico. And they get to camp out for a week and fight mock battles and party with, well, several thousand other people. You know, I went to
Sounds
Gulf
like a
Wars
lot of fun.
once, and that year there was something like 6,500 people at the campsite, and they were doing mock battles that had like 500 and 600 guys involved. It was tons of fun. Bill can tell you it's nice to put on armor and fight against some guy one-on-one, but there's nothing quite as much fun as walking out onto the battlefield with a couple of hundred other guys all doing this at the same time. Anyway,
It's a rush.
I get to stay home and take care of everybody's pets while they're gone. Mainly because Well,
You're old and decrepit.
no. Actually, I still put on armor and fight. I'm not old and decrepit. I'm old and fat
Oh,
and out of shape. But that's different from being decrepit. Uh, no. I have a serious lack of money. For one thing, I simply can't afford the gas for like a 12 or 14-hour drive one way, followed by laying down a couple of $100 worth of, well, camping fees and that sort of crap. Because
yeah,
you
road
can't go to this
expenses.
stuff for free. You got to pay an entry fee to get in. So I told everybody I'd stay home. Me and another guy named Marvin, who owns his own business and can't just pick up and leave. Otherwise, he goes broke. So the two of us get to stay home, and everybody else in the local group gets to go on vacation for a week. You know, in a really beautiful place. Although I hear the weather's supposed to be kind of crappy this year. They're predicting rain and stuff down there about every other day.
Mhm.
But, oh well. Well, I will,
They're driving on the river.
yeah. I will let you go. You guys have a good weekend. And next Saturday, you can tell me all the fun stuff your characters get for going up the 7th level. And you can go and try
Okay.
and rescue the dwarves.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you guys have a good one.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for good
Yeah, you
game.
too, Glenn.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Talk with you later.
Yeah.
Where you
Have a
going?
Alrighty,
nice
cuz.
day.
Where you going? Somewhere south? So.
Yeah, I'm going about as far south as you can go in the United States. I'm going to, well, the continental United States, anyways. I'm going to McAllister, Texas.
Okay. Then talk to
And I
me.
absolutely, absolutely hate the people that I'm delivering to. They have complete fucking chaos at their yard. It's insane. So, yay. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Later, Roma. Oh, Roma's already gone.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. And for those of you who stuck around and listened to the D&D game, coming up is your invite.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey there, Shathis.
How was your game?
Good, good. Didn't
Yeah.
die.
I showed up right as he was. I thought he was um, describing something in game, but he was talking about something else. And then
I
he.
was talking about the SCA probably.
Oh yeah, the SCA. Yeah, that's. I figured that he was talking about events and beating on each other and being too fat to get into the armor. I totally understand that. I know that one 100%. I had some armor once. I probably couldn't ever fit into it again. Been babysitting the grandkid, the
All
grand
right.
boy. He's damn adorable.
How old is he? Whoa!
Damn.
Motherfucker just about took me out.
He is. What month is it? He'll be 3 in April.
Oh, good.
They grow up so fast.
Uh-oh.
One day. Uh-oh. You got a tire flat?
Don't know. Shaking the living fuck out of the truck, though, whatever was going on.
That's no good.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of smoke. Raw, man, walking away is probably the best advice I could give you, even if you're wrong.
Take this. You don't know what you're talking
Walking
about.
away. Okay.
That's just steam because it's cold as hell out here. The problem, I blew a drive tire.
Damn.
Yeah. I got to look on Trucker Pass to see where the nearest tire shop is. Be right back, gentlemen.
Take your time. Kush is in the stream or in the chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Brandon. Glad you're still mobile there on the road, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I'm having to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
I just blew a drive tire.
How far you got to creep it?
Good thing I wasn't out in the middle. Good thing I wasn't out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm creeping.
How far you got to creep it back?
About 5 miles.
Ain't bad. Yeah, could have been hundreds of miles away from place, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played that. I've heard of it, but I've never gotten into it. I thought I'd heard about it being a fantasy game and this and that. I didn't understand there was actually a club that supported it. You know, that they actually held events. That's kind of cool.
Well, that's not Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
That's a group called the Society for Creative Anachronism. And they put on armor and go out and fight each other with wooden swords.
Okay.
But they really do hit each other, so
Be prepared.
yeah.
That's cool.
And they're doing historical recreation. They don't have any wizards or anything like that. It's just they do medieval crafts and they do medieval fighting and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen those on TV and other videos and what have you. You got battlefield recreations and stuff. I've seen the Civil War reenactments and what have you. So that's kind of it's kind of cool. I always thought the going to eat at the castle kind of environment, you know, where they do the jousting and challenging and stuff in the middle. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. They got some people to do their horseback stuff too. And they got archers. Yeah.
My mom, she got crushed by a horse. That was the beginning of her demise. Horse hit the gravel, flipped back, rolled over, and ground her into the ground. You know how they roll over back and forth to get up, and just crushed her.
Yeah.
She only weighed about 110 pounds at the time, and she was about 72 pounds when she passed.
Ooh.
Yeah, long, arduous death.
Yep.
But she was able to leave this world to God, accepted the Lord in her heart, wanted salvation, forgiveness. She got it from me, and I got it from her, and I know she's at peace now. So I'm so fortunate to have that happen for me.
Yeah.
That's helped me cope with a lot of stuff. Me and my father, we were able to. He came to the Lord. We didn't even know he had a religion, to tell you the truth. So he was able to hook up with a real nice woman that just connected with him in a way that he needed at the end, that just he was able to go in peace where he wasn't going to be without her. I believe that. So I just see amazing things happen all over, and I just love for people to feel blessings instead of all the curses they got.
Yeah. Yeah, my truck it got its feelings hurt today. Somebody was asking about it while I was filling it with fuel. I said it didn't have any balls, and it showed me.
Rip the tires come off the thing and show you. Prove the point.
Yeah.
You have to go through your inspection, or you have somebody inspect it for you, or how does that work?
Oh, I do. I have to inspect it every time I drive it.
Like a pilot, right?
Yep.
Well, here I can ask your opinion, here, brother. What do you think about a job that puts you on call?
The job that puts you on call,
Yeah.
if you get paid for being on call, that's fine.
Well, I guess that would be part of the parameters, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If they want you to be on call but not pay you, tell them to go to hell.
Oh, absolutely. I get you. Yes, sure. Yeah, they're wanting to put a new crew together for doing curtains on cattle, dairy farms, uh, uh, climate control curtains, and protective for their coolers.
Right.
That'd be a pretty easy little job. There isn't anything really over a couple 100 pounds. Think your toy work out in the weather and the stink, but doesn't matter what you smell like. Well, I don't care.
No, honest work is fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I worked in slaughterhouses before. It don't get much worse than working on those pig pumps. There's a pork processing, and they had about a 14-inch cannon that the sludge came through. And every once in a while,
Right.
it'd get backed up, and that thing would build up pressure, and all of a sudden you'd hear it, boom! Man, that thing, oh, it's so gross.
Yeah. Oh, I always seem to get stuck up here. Sioux Falls. One time the ladies didn't call me when my trailer was ready and let me sit for 2 days. Now gotta wait for them to fix the truck. And I know it. I just missed something on my inspection. Probably ran over a nail or something. I don't know what, but anyways, she's blown.
Yeah. A lot of times you'll pick up a big rock or debris, and between the wheels will pop them real easy too.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing when the thing popped, but I know you was like, what the hell? I thought after you got your front end fixed, I worried something went out in your front end.
Well, when it let go, you could tell the whole truck started going.
Watch out for them road gators, people.
Yeah.
Did you throw a cap off it or just blowed out?
No, no, no. It blew out the sidewall on the inside of the forward drive tire.
Would that be in between the tires or the inside of the
The
axle
inside
side?
axle side.
Okay. No. Well, looks like I got plenty of mechanics trucks there.
Yeah. There's a couple of tire trucks right there.
Yeah, should be able to pop you right off. Well, here comes the smoozing.
Be back, guys.
Is everybody still here? Anybody in the chat? Come on back and talk to Teddy Bear. You guys remember that? A lot of drivers remember the legend of the black dog. Brandon got to go in there and schmooze them guys. Say, hey man, I'll give you $20. Whoever wants to jump on this, hurry up and get this done.
There's only one guy working in there right now.
Oh man. I thought for sure there was about 3 of them waiting for a job.
You'd think there would be, but they already got somebody in the repair bay. I've got to wait my turn. Of course, they wouldn't let me leave it parked where it was. That's where their fueler trucks come in and put fuel in the underground tanks. I'm going to go down here.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea for me to leave this town anyways, because it's not very safe. I don't believe around here. Never has been really. It's always seems to be a lot of mold in the area. Kind of a lower
Yeah.
area. Plus, we got a fertilizer plant in town, so that's not good. This town's dying off. Used to have a show building. Used to have a pool hall. Had a bar. 2 parks. Really nice. But everything's gone. The only thing left. Oh, we even had our own meat locker. Now the only thing left we got is a gas station. That's it. Little towns are dying off, it seems like, but there's always somebody wanting to move in.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to kill the stream. God only knows how long I'm going to be here.
Brandon, enjoy your day, buddy.
All right.
All
So-
rest you men. Have a good one.
Yeah, later. Remember, gentlemen, no marriage, no cohabitation, and no kids. 3 tenants of MGTOW. It don't mean you can't go out and get you a little something if you want it, but don't let her hang around and wrap that rascal. Protect your seed. Never trust them if they're on the pill. Never trust a woman's condom. Peace out, brothers.